Today we're at the cage, an old medieval prison. I'll give you a quick look round, even though nobody's on yet. It's been done up because people have lived in it. This part was meant to be the prison, which I'm really not believing, because them bricks aren't 300 years old. Hello, White Witch. Yes, exploring with Bucky. How we doing, bro? Hi, Julie. I've got paranormal with me. Need to watch my head. I keep smashing my head on these door frames as well.
Yeah, they do. The heads keep getting banged on the door frame. Betty's come through.
Right, we're set up in this room.
So Betty.
Sorry, Bucky, bro. I tagged along with Keith today.
Hi, Bucky.
Thanks, White Witch. It's great to be back on, to be fair. We've not been doing much lately.
Silence. Well, silence has just come on as the spirit box, the temperature fluctuation has changed, and the big 2 meters going a bit nuts.
White Witch is saying hi, Keith.
Hi. Tell us you can go on my live too.
We're both running live, so if one drops off, go over to the other.
Yeah, mine's the first one, so I don't really know what I'm doing just yet. So
now in this room, all these toys, she said these kids' toys, these ones, this is why we've got one out. She said she turned them on, they were turned off. She's gone downstairs to do something. Come up. Not working now, or?
No.
This one is.
How do you turn it round?
There's a bottom right, bottom left corner.
Doesn't sound so bad.
Yes, what's happening, Carl, bro? Don't worry about it, mate. This bit's all a new add-on, so I'm not even going to bother with this. This is all an extension, and she said that herself, the owner of the place.
It's supposed to be where the guy hung himself, if you can see it better, the two people who are watching.
Yeah, someone was meant to have hung themselves above here on this, which I highly doubt, because it can't not safe enough to hang yourself on.
It doesn't say that there was anything there prior to that, he could have done it on.
Now, it could have been that there was another beam here, because all this looks like it's been did. So it all looks brand new. So I'm a bit sceptical about this house being as old as they say it is.
Still comes with his silence and it's far from quiet. I've got 3 people watching. I don't know whether it tells you the names or not.
I did have 10, but I got 6.
10? Well done. So also as well,
I'll
if you want to have
take you for another
a
look
different
round.
perspective, if you want to have a look at high times, you see got his side now.
Like, anyone who watches my channel knows I'm a major skeptic. Carl will tell you himself, I don't believe in these things. Thank you, Chelsea. I don't believe in these things too much, and I find this place even harder to believe. The fact that they're trying to say it was used in 1509 to lock a witch up in this room I'm in right now, when clearly they didn't have bricks in the 1500s, and they also didn't have bricks that were that clean and smooth. So I'm a bit skeptical about that. It looks like a brand new wall to me, if anything. And then you've got an old door, which by rights is actually a really cool door. What they said was the prison door. They said that was the prison door, which, alright, it's an old door, but the door frame is not old. So that's clearly been refit. New hinges, new screws. Now, Julie, I'm finding it hard to believe. Yeah, it is up for sale now. It actually is up for sale, but I'm finding it hard to believe that it's scary. We've not felt anything. We've been here a good couple of hours now. We've had the spirit box, the Alice box running. We've had everything running in here, and we've got nothing pretty spectacular apart from I walked to the top of the stairs and got saved where supposedly someone hung themselves. Now, I'm not too sure about that. I'm hoping we're going to get some. These doors are all new. Everything's new up here. It has been done up. Right, now that is actually weird. I've just come in the cupboard. I don't know if you can see that. It come up, silence on, and then it says cupboard, hurry there. Cupboard, hurry there. Now this cupboard, before, when I came in, I came up to check this out. shut the door like that. Nobody else came in the room after. When I came up to set up, it was open like that. Now it's not easy to open. Bro, nah, come check the last things. Cupboard hurry there. So what cupboard do you want us to hurry to? The upstairs or the downstairs? It's just clearly said, I don't know if you can see it in the corner, but it's just clearly said cupboard hurry there. Now it's going to say something else.
Elements.
Now it is getting really hot in here. Are you not getting hot? I need to take my hoodie off.
It is really hot.
And K2's been going mental all day. It keeps going up to orange and that. I'll leave you there watching that.
Before it went on to like just before red. So we are getting quite hot in here. Well, anyone who was watching my live, my phone just turned itself off.
Yeah, mine won't be so far behind it, so let's get this done while we can. Oh no, mine's not too bad. So the Alice box is telling us a cupboard. Which cupboard?
Which?
There's only this one, but we did have that weird thing with door before, didn't we? We had that from which cupboard? Yeah, K2's been going off all day, Julie. But I'll show you something with K2 now. Every time we take it downstairs on the floor, I can get it to stay up solid, which makes me believe, Carl will back me up if you're still watching, Carl, that I think, look at how bad it's going on here. But that may be because of my phone, so wait a sec. If I put it on the floor down here, it never stops. It never actually stops. You can actually get it on a solid orange if you leave it down long enough, which makes me think there could be electricals running underneath what's causing the magnetic field. Because then if you take it... Now, it's not working that well live from the phone because it's going to interfere with it when I go near it. Yeah, there is a lot more activity downstairs, but we've still not seen anything yet. We've actually had more off the Alice box upstairs. But none of the else. Yeah, I thought that, Carl, because before we even came live, every time we put it on floor, like obviously that's my phone making it do that. But when I put it on floor before, we know electricals turned on, it went straight up to third light, and it didn't go off. It was solid third light. It didn't go off at all until I moved it. So that makes me believe that this room is giving off false readings. It's got to be. So you can get a solid third light in here, but then if you stand it up, it goes dead. Explain that to me, Carl. But then if you lay it down, we start getting the light again. And it's been like that before we turned anything on. K2 and EVP were the first thing we got out. See, now that's what I thought. I think it can be just false signals giving off in that room because of that. Because even when you're up here and you put it flat on the floor, you get the lights. But then again, you stand it up on a table. I keep bashing my head on everything. I swear they didn't make things as tall back there. Yeah, there's definitely an EMF under the floor somewhere. It must be cabling. Next door as well, there's an old pub. So if you stay with us for long enough and it goes live, we are going to investigate that.
You like a light bulb as well?
Yes, I did. For all of you that's just joined, we're joined by Keith, Paranormal.
Hi.
And right across from us is a massive priory. I'll send drone over it later so you can all...
It stops, that's what we'll be doing.
But we couldn't get in it.
No.
Because it's all fenced off.
Yeah. I think we're going to make our way through, but now I don't think there's too much happening here.
Yeah, I don't think there is. Uniform.
He's coming on to check it out.
Hobbit house, yeah. That's what it feels like. I can tell you, this door frame, I smack my head on it every single time I walked in and out of it for the first half an hour of being here.
Yeah. I'm a little bit bigger than him as well, and I've done it myself a few times. I've got 4 people come from Vice. Doing that.
Wow. I don't know. Why is the spirit box doing that, Carl?
Did you knock that? This has been turned over twice.
No, I didn't touch that.
Right? It turned over before, it was on its side. And
That's
now
weird.
it's just been like that. Very strange.
Perks to being small. You need to be small if you live in an house.
Sorry,
like
man, that the connection went. It's a really like crappy.
The pub's shut down, so I don't think we're getting any drinks. But anyway, we've heard loads of stories on this house. I've saw the videos on this house, and I just don't believe any of it.
David.
I am a.
Come through on Alice.
Yeah, but who's David? Will someone quickly type in internet David at the cage and see if they can find? I'm trying to find the name of the guy who supposedly hung himself here, because he supposedly hung himself off this. Now I really don't believe it.
The spirit box is dead.
Really?
Yeah, the battery's a brand new battery, and the battery's gone.
Ron, it's only been on about 10 minutes.
Is going off. Now, although it does go off by
Yeah, but what
any radiation.
Nah, look.
See?
You put an e-phone.
It's
put it
still
away.
going on.
Yeah, move back a bit.
So, yeah, even upstairs,
Right.
downstairs.
It's your phone that does it when you go live off your phone.
Yeah, I know. But it was doing it before when we went on live.
It's telling you uniform. Hang on, let's go and check that cupboard downstairs. They open because that had a box in it with something that looked like claws. Hang on. Yeah, in this strange cupboard here. There's form or anything. It's looks like carpet or something with brick. They didn't have brick in 1500s. If I'm wrong, correct me, but I'm nearly sure bricks were invented in the 1700s. I'm nearly sure of it. Oh, is it lagging? Sorry, I was in cupboard then. Yeah, I was inside that cupboard then looking for the thingy. The coolest thing in the house is this.
Yeah, these stairs are very steep.
The coolest and oldest thing in the house is this.
Yeah.
And it even works. I love them.
Yeah.
I think they're cool.
Yeah. But
Right,
she
let's
added
put it
that to the property.
Yeah,
said,
she told us she added that, but
No.
it's the coolest thing I found in here.
The signal's crap. I lost signal. Oh yeah, we've gone back. So I mean, the aesthetically the place does look pretty cool.
Everything in here has been added.
The reclaimed wood.
Outside bits they've took out of here.
Yeah. So yeah, this part of the house here, this.
Yeah, now the wood burning stove is absolutely lovely.
So,
I would love a stove in my house.
This part of the house was the prison. This was the extension that was built.
Yeah, there is always a sewing machine in all these. The good old places have them.
So, as you can see, this is a pretty cool room. Again,
All these pictures, look at that freaky woman there.
But I will do a proper.
I would have locked her up as well. Al sat on her shoulder and that with a grin like that.
When I make the video. So, it's, she's done a good job with that.
I'm not even going to lie, I'm getting a bit bored in here because nothing's happening. Have you left Alice upstairs?
Yeah.
We literally only had it on about, what, 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
And it's gone dead. We literally turned it on, started to go live to show you all. And then, no, nothing. And I'm ducking this time. I'm not hitting my head again. I've got such a sore head. What's she come up with? Lust switch. Let's have a scroll through and see what come up. I don't know if you can see this. Cupboard, hurry there, element uniform. Don't know what it's trying to tell us, if anything. We've not got anything come through the Alice box that, like, we can say is from this house. We've not heard any stories. The spirit box didn't give us anything before it went dead. The K2 is completely useless because there is, I don't know, there's definitely an electromagnetic field in here somewhere. Yeah. I'm going to need it after it in my head on that. Have you seen how small they are? Look, right. That's where my head goes. I smash it every single time. Then I walked into that one, started screaming, then walked into that one and nearly fell downstairs. So if you'd have joined a bit before, it'd have been funnier. I don't know. I don't even think it's worth doing out in there. Let's get this. And let's go out here.
Hey.
I'm not even tall, that's the point. I'm quite short for a lad.
No.
Yeah, I am really.
I got 11 playbacks, no new subscribers, peak concurrents.
Keith's telling me how good his first ever
54
live
minutes
is.
watch time.
Go over and like his first ever live.
Yeah.
Obviously when you finish watching me.
Well, mine's finished now. I've finished my live. I'm just reading my statistics. A total of 54 minutes watch time. Average watch time. People have stayed tuned for 4 minutes 55 seconds.
I'm about 5'10", 5'11", something like that.
I'm 6'1", 6'2".
And you're just a tiny bit taller than me, aren't you?
Yeah, about 6'2", I think I am.
Nah, not a giant then. Why? How small are you? Oh, object. What object? His channel's called Urban Paranormal, and it's the one with the little ghost on the display picture. 5 foot and a 4. Oh God, do you know what? You'd fit in perfectly in this house. Nice one, exploring with Carl. I know, you tell me where the ghosts are then. This is proclaimed to be the most haunted house. Park. Right, we'll leave Alice on top of the stairs because someone was meant to have hung herself here. She'll document all the things. I'll take you outside and show what it's meant to be. What it's calculated as well. What it's portrayed as. Right, this is the thing. The house, you'll see in a minute. It'll say a witch was locked up here. In, is it 1580? Yeah, 1582. And was last used in 1908. But then the 1582 is fixed on brick that is clearly no more than 100 years old, maybe, tops. Nothing adds up about this place. That's the original house, still in brick as well. But covered in that. I don't believe that it's as old as they say. I just don't. Like, there's no way the brick could be in that good a nick if it was 500 years old nearly. And he said it was last used in 1908. I don't believe it. I'm a major skeptic, so unless a ghost comes up and slaps me in the face. Yeah, well, I thought that it's definitely quite old because the roof up here is done the proper old-fashioned way. Like, with all the boards and that, it's not just plasterboard, so it's definitely old. Yeah, we're going to go next door anyway now, because not much is happening here. Keith's just getting a few last snaps. The only cool thing we've had happen since we got here is I left that door shut, went downstairs to get the stuff, come back up and it was wide open.
And it's not me to change your position. That was quite weird.
Yeah, and then Keith said I've put the K2 down, it's come in and it's flipped upside down. And now this door is not easy to open. It's quite stiff. That's an old fireplace though, isn't it? Yeah, that's proper old. But what I was saying about the age as well is, even if it had plaster to cover the bricks, I don't think they had bricks until the 1700s.
The Industrial Revolution?
Yeah, and it was, weren't it? Was it the 1700s? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so see, the house cannot be older than 300 years, unless it's been knocked down and rebuilt.
That property wasn't on this.
Yeah, I know, it doesn't mean it's a property, but this property.
Yeah, I think, well, what did it say?
1500s. So it's 200 years before bricks were even invented.
Can't be thingy.
Maybe if it was 50 years, I'd say it could be on other, but it's not. It's 200 years. I don't believe it. Not for 1 minute. Yeah, no, but that's what I mean. I've just showed you from the house next door. The bit outside that we was looking at that had the plaster, but like all the what do they call it for outside, the rendering or whatever it is. You can see it's there, but it's missing here. If you can see the brick. Now, what we think is what was here originally has probably been knocked down. Has been knocked down and then this built on top. But the story goes that the woman was held in this room. So my point is, she wasn't held in this room because this room wasn't here. I don't think half as many stuff goes on. I think people are getting readings out of this room. There's a magnetic field somewhere underneath it, like a big old cable or something that the insulation's breaking down on. She's done a good job of putting loads of old stuff in it. But then when it's portrayed as this, yeah, now maybe this area. Replaced like Blackpool Tower. No, it definitely has all been replaced. 100%. Like I say, them bricks, they're not even 200 years old. They look brand new. Unless they're reclaimed, and I don't even know what you can do to make them look new. But like, there's no holes in the walls from where anything's been mounted before. Just don't know. And then this here looks like the original wall for the original house.
Traps come through on Alice.
What? Trapped. Track the trapped. In a... Oh, might be getting interesting just as I was about to give up.
In a trapped. Someone else coming through.
Dinner. Why are you getting active now, Alice? Now we're going to leave. Yes, poor dirt farmer from Florida. You make me jealous every time you tell me you're there. I'd rather be in Florida right now.
Yeah.
Because she wants food. Yeah, maybe. If she don't want us to go, she better give us something quick. We was here for quite a bit before I came live. I have got other clips of like a bit of an interview that to show you, but if I don't get anything from this, there won't be another video of it. The house isn't small enough to take you for an explore around, really. You've seen it all.
Yeah, quite a lot of black spots as well.
Yes, so. STD, how's it going? I just want a ghost to come in, smack me in the face and just say, get out. Do you know what I mean? And then watch how fast I leave this house. Nah, the house has no feel whatsoever. Keith, you said that, didn't you, bro?
Yeah.
You've not had a feeling since we've been here, have you?
No,
and
really.
To be honest, I can't tell you the only feeling I've got because it involves bull and the smelly stuff. Mm-hmm. That's all I've got while I've been in this house. I always think that when people portray the house as the most haunted house, I'm expecting too much. Do you know what I mean, Keith?
Yeah, 100%.
Nah, looks like she's give up on food. Come on. Right, I'll put that down for a bit. Right, is there anything you guys want me to show you before we head to the pub? There is no basement. There's nothing interesting. We're down at the Cage. It's called the Cage. It's meant to be Britain's most haunted house. ARSTD. Check this. That's where we are. STD says hi.
Hi.
And that was what it was meant to have happened here. So ever. I just do not agree with it. Hey, any loft or attic?
No.
Well said, Julie. How do you know? Have you had a look? Oh, Keith's already been on it, but I don't believe him. Let's go and have a look. Oh, I don't know, actually. I don't think that's right. Well, that bit weird, because that's just the extension. Trust me, STD, you wouldn't. It's disappointing. No, that's weird how you can't get into attic space, isn't it? That is weird. Oh my God. ghost slapped me on camera, you'd never see another paranormal from my channel again, because I'd be satisfied then that it was real. That's all I want to know. Is it real? So I need to see something like there's so many people that say they've seen stuff and picked stuff up out of this house. But yet I can't even get the spirit box to say hello. I'm not having it. And then when you come here from like a builder's point of view and look how it was built, it's definitely not old. Not as old as they say anyway. And all this is added. You can see. It's not old. It's like over here. That bit's clearly old. It's falling to bits. But then the bit above it is nowhere near as old. I don't know. I'm a bit skeptical. What are your feelings, Keith?
It's a house. It's old-ish. I think some parts are older than others. There's been extensions that I've added to it, and they've tried to blend it in so it looks like, you know, it is age-related. But I think it doesn't feel like it was Britain's most haunted house.
No, it's like Keith just said. It's definitely old. Like it's definitely. It's got to be 300 years, hasn't it?
Yeah.
There's
no doubt about that old.
No, there's no doubt about parts of it. Like I can even say that fireplace. Look, you can see the difference in the brick.
Yeah.
Look at the difference in the style of brick. Old brick is a lot different than new brick. It might have had something put over the top, like something to make it a bit glossy, but I doubt it's had anything really.
Yeah, I think a lot of it's been added for aesthetics, hasn't it?
And like, do you know what, mate? Even that could be really old.
Yeah.
And they'll have just chucked a fire in there originally. But all that wood's been added, definitely.
Yeah.
All that's brand new. All that's new. And you can see where it's freshly painted as well. You see where it's all been freshly painted.
Well, do you know what? Going back, they didn't paint these, they burnt them.
I know. That's old. Clearly that's really old.
Well,
just been repainted. Yeah. But then again, you can see the brick behind it, so you know that's just connected to there. So that could well be a reclaimed piece of wood. Yeah, Coffee Zombie said, you just need a skull in front of the fire to set the mood.
Yeah.
The sound. Yeah, not too sure about what to make of this place. It needs something to give it a vibe, Jesus. Yeah, anything. See, even Alice agrees with me. Start told anything. Yeah, we could be being told anything, to be fair. Even Alice Box agrees.
Well, if Alice says more.
I really do like using the Alice. The spirit box is too noisy. It does my head in. I can't tell what it says.
Definitely.
Should we go and hit that pub up then?
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna will you hold this a sec, Keith, while I roll them up?
Yep. Oh shit. 14.
Alright.
So 14 people. Do that in slow motion, having a drink.
To join us. I'll pour it down, mate.
I have to be careful because he actually will, because I'll make him laugh.
Spray it all over the house.
Yeah. So yeah, for all Weekman's fans, High Times fans, it was an interesting visit. It was better than doing nothing. So it does still have some character to it.
6 hours on road though.
Yeah, 6 long hours. They went fast, but the last hour, yeah. Just be thankful it's a skinny house. So they've tried to add things in. This is a long trip, no doubt. Yo, Danny.
Exploring with Danny.
Yeah, exploring with Danny.
Yes, Danny, what we saying, bro?
He sends big hugging kisses. Yeah, so, yeah, Danny, in case you're still on, there's the fireplace. That's probably the most authentic fireplace in the property. I think the most authentic bit in the property, yeah.
100%.
I do reckon that this part here was the kitchen.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I reckon. Well, because a lot of places have the kitchen in the back. And
does Alice agree? She's about to say something. Simple.
Alice, yeah, we are.
Yeah, we are simple bit. Attack. Simple attack. Attack anytime. Attack away.
Yeah.
No, I'm not game.
No.
Let's get next door, innit?
Exploring with Carl with the C says hi, Danny.
Right. Bear with us, let's chuck everything back in bags and that. And then we'll get off to a different bit. You got everything, you?
Need some of these
We're just, and then we're gonna go to some old pub that's been shut next door as well. I'm hoping he lets us crack spirit box and Alice up in there as well. Like, this place is for sale.
There's a holiday let, that's the woman was saying she wants to do. I don't think you could live in it.
Yeah, I don't think you could live in it. There's too much needs doing. Like, there's nothing really that old in here to even show you all that's interesting. I just think it's all a bit hyped up. I just think it's all proper hyped up. Told anything simple attack sense. See, nothing Alice is saying is making sense now either.
No.
And there's not one word come through on there that's been connected to this property. Apart from when I was walking upstairs and it said stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, it has all been renovated.
Like,
It is a business. See, now that's the first thing Alice has agreed with me on.
yeah, V.
V.
Could be a name. V for Vanessa, the woman who...
Exactly. That's what I was just thinking. The coolest thing I've seen all day is a reg plate.
Yeah, Ghost. That was sick.
That was cool. Business V. That's really weird.
Hair business, and it's V for Vanessa.
The bodies were found in the lane beside the house. Wow, give me Alice. Let's go and have a look.
What? Maybe that's why they were digging and not told off.
You mean out here? Because honestly, it's so weird you say that about bodies being found, because she said that the really bad stuff in the property only started when they were digging that room up, what had the table in it. What they said was the prison. Right. Do you know whereabouts in the alley at the side? Because the alley's quite big. We'll have a walk down the alley so and see what it says. This house has been on many programs, but yet again, I just think Help My House Is Haunted was the program. Yeah, I wonder if it was the same woman, because I'm starting to suspect that it's been played up a bit. That's the other side of the property now. I reckon that bit, they say, was added on later, even though that looks older. That looks very, very, very old. It's got an old roof on it. It's got old everything. See, there's another house behind you. Yeah, right, below. Now, see, that is really weird. Alice Box has just come through and said below when you told us I'm on the right spot. Hi, Keith. She said there were bodies found down here on that TV show. What TV show? Help My House Is Haunted. Yeah? She said there was a TV show with Help My House Is Haunted. And about on this spot, they said that they found bodies buried. And as soon as I stood here for a sec, Alice came up below, maybe located rain. So if that had said pain, that would have been actually pretty cool.
Rain's still good, but
look, below, maybe located.
Right,
as soon as she said it.
I mean, it could have been from the plague. They said it was hit by the plague.
Yeah, now that might have been what you're seeing. There was plague victims brought and held here. Now that may be what the building that was here before was used for. Because when was the plague, bro?
It was by the Great Fire, before the Great Fire of London. When was that? What year was that? 16, 17 something? Hang on, I'll find out.
Why do I always think, what we say, what? Oh, I don't even know.
When was the plague?
Below may be located in rain new. Nah, no idea what it's talking about now.
When was the plague?
For you, all of you that don't know what the Alice box is, it's pretty much the same as a spirit box, but just digital. It picks up words, but I can't get it thing on screen for you to actually see it. Comes up with mad words. But when you told me that I was in the right spot, it came up and told me maybe located underneath. So that was a bit weird.
Yeah, 1665 to 1666.
1666. Yeah, or medieval prisons can't have been nice.
It wouldn't have been a big prison. It would have been a holding cell as such.
Yeah, it would. We'll bear people in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd have had loads of people in it. Like, look, the roofs are different on the bit as well. You can tell that that entire side has been an extension. So you can't tell me that it was holding prisoners in 1500s. I'm not having it. I'm not having it at all. That was a buggy. Now it says correct constant as soon as I get back in this spot. So you could be right. Doubt, yeah. Constant doubt. I do have constant doubt. Centuries. Is it trying to say I'm correct and that this is all bogus or what? Nub. Come up with none. And gather. Now I was saying that to Keith before. I wonder if, like, over the time, have the stories just got worse and worse. It's like when people tell the same story over and over again, it usually gets exaggerated a bit. Now, no matter who you are, that's usually what happens. When it's told over years and years and passed around different people, they had their own different things. And then it comes to this. You get them claiming it's the world's most haunted house when I feel safer in that house than I do at home. Chinese whispers, pretty much, that's what I think it is. We've had some really interesting stuff off this Alice box. If you've kept up with our channel, like, we've give it raspberry beads and it's told us straight away that they were raspberry beads. Could be like the game telephone. I don't even know what to say on it. I really don't. Like, I'm a bad skeptic, so obviously, like I say, unless something come up and actually slap me in the face or actually touch me or something. Yeah, I think they do. Like, yeah, like Alice has just said, it's hard. There's no way that all this stuff has happened here and there's not something attached to it. Like, I'm not saying that. There probably was a building here. The stories about the plague victims getting found here is possibly all true, because that stuff did happen. They put them in mass burials, if I remember rightly. But I don't believe that this place is anything more than just a house. Like when someone builds a house on an old medieval graveyard, you do get weird things that happen, but it doesn't mean the house is haunted. Well, I don't think anyway. I don't even think it's haunted, to be fair. Got what? What were that? What were that about your St. Keith and value? Yeah, but that's the thing with it. I reckon they might be trying to all this to add value to the house, to the tiny house, yeah. Hang on, I need to go and get my stuff out of here if we're going to go next door. Yeah, to be fair though, Carl, they did say, the lady did say that the spirits that she's felt in here are good from, like, since she's had it cleansed, because she had it cleansed, so she said since then there's only been good spirits. Now, to be fair, I still don't think there's been any. I think it's all, like, because some people have that wild imagination, don't they? What's this saying now? Hard got value, tiny fur. Per, sorry. How much battery have we got? Oh, we're still alright. What's happening, Chad? How's it going, bro? We just finished at first location. We're gonna go next door to the second location, which is some old pub. Hopefully we're gonna get something in there. Because the pub has supposedly not been renovated as much, but is only a couple of 100 years old. And it is shut, it's actually closed down now. The guy said he's gonna let us have access, so if you stay tuned, we should be going for a look round in here and getting a bit of history on this place as well. Now, across the road there's a massive priory, and we've had a look round that, but it's got workers there and that, so there's no way we can take it for a look. Anniversary. No, I don't know. This is the cage what we're at now. This is the little tiny building.
I don't know, do you think the way the properties was, that was one property?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say to you before.
And that is an addition that's been added. Because I think the black part there, that's
Check you
obviously...
soon, Carl, bro. Nice one for watching.
That black part there was obviously the old one, and then the new one's been filled in there and gone up, so they've repaired it. Because that's new at the bottom, where the black is not, but the other one is.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, because there's no like sort of smooth corners on the black bricks. You can see where like some of these are all, you know, it's smoothed off, where the other ones, the new bricks.
Yeah, it's weird. That's definitely been one property though, I reckon.
Yeah.
I'm not sure though. It could have been 3. That could have been 3 cottages, because you've got the chimneys for it.
Well, there's only 2, so it would have been 1 and 2 if it was separate, but because the chimneys would have heated one side and the other, because they were double-sided, weren't they?
But what about the gap between the windows there? Because all the bottom of that's been redone. So what if that were the second one and this was the original one?
I'm not sure.
I'm just not having it. I'm not having it that it's more than 300 years old, because it's built with brick.
Yeah, no, you see, you're right there, I think, because that looks like, I don't know, was that a door where that window is? And that was the
Hey,
main
Jake,
entrance.
we're at the cage today, buddy, down in Essex. Supposed to be some medieval prison, but we're not getting vibes from it. I'm trying to work out what we're older.
See, those properties down there, like that one there, that was one, because obviously it's got the one.
And that's old.
Yeah. Now this one, I don't know whether that was 2 doors and they've made that into a window.
Could have been. Could have been, mate, by all means.
Or it was just one fucking house.
Yeah, no, these chimneys are definitely older than the other house. Yeah, I'm definitely with you on that one. Apart from like that pink one down there, that one's really old. But what we're saying is, them 2 houses, were they one house or were they 2? Because that we know 100% is an add-on. We know that's an add-on. So basically, debunked right there, because they said that this part of it was the prison. It can't be, because this has already been admitted that this was an add-on. So I don't get how this could have held people in the 1500s when bricks were only invented in the 1700s. So until someone explains that to me, yeah, I thought it looks like one house.
And the structure of the property, it doesn't all add up. It doesn't all blend.
Scale. Even Alice is agreeing. She's coming up scale.
Scale.
It's not to scale, is it?
No. So yeah.
One house, definitely. We're going to go in there now anyway. I'll just get rid of this. You can come for a look round with me, make sure we've got all our equipment before we go. Now, I'm not here to be annoying and say that there's nothing here. I don't want to upset all the exploring and paranormal channels that have been here and seen something, got something, because I'm not saying you're all liars. Yeah, we're going in that pub soon. Yeah, the pub does look more promising, to be fair. It's been a lot less changed over the years. It'll have obviously been done up inside, but it does look old. Now, I'm not having it that all this is thingy. Even the door, actually, now looking at it again, doesn't really look that old from the inside. Looks like it's had like old wood put on the outside. And that's the oldest bit I could find. It's got new everything on it. I'm just not sure. Really don't know. Yeah, we're in England. We're down on southeast coast. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a cute little cottage. I couldn't live in it. It's too small. It's smasher made on everything. God, should I drink this Serrano and Coke and we all have a laugh? Keith will be carrying me back to the car. Turn it into a watching High Times, get drunk live instead. That cupboard's weird. It opens a bit every time. The toys haven't moved. See, there's just nothing promising in this house. Oh, it would make Brill content, yeah, but it wouldn't make my day, Brill. Jesus, I'd be cuddling toilet within 10 minutes. Cute little doorknob, though. I suppose he doesn't want this camera, then. We'll just keep it. Right, just fold it in. Watch this, I bet he didn't even know about it.
No, so you don't believe me?
So, do you agree with us?
Thank you anyway.
See, that was a local just telling us no. I take it you didn't want this then?
Yeah, I hadn't finished. Well, thank you.
See, so that just says it. That just says it right there. A local turns up and he's like, "What are you doing?" Keith tells him, and what did he just say? He patted you on back and he was like,
"You believe or don't believe?" I said, "Well, I don't know. You have to do what you don't." So it's like, "Well, I've seen things in the past that's made me question." No, tapped me on the shoulder. And went, no. And
see, and he's a local. We always believe the locals over anyone. Right, Keith, do you want to have a less bit of doing in here or what?
I'm gonna go and do a quick recce of it before I lock it up.
Come on then, I'll come for a walk around with you then.
Cool.
Is that guy still about with pub?
I don't know. It's locked up at the back, so.
Oh, there's lights on inside it, bro.
Lights on, but no one.
Oh, I hope we've not missed our opportunity to go in there now. Everyone, even not live, was saying it looked more promising, did pub?
Yeah.
Come on, we'll follow you around. So they agree with me. But like, we're not devaluing the fact that there might be plague victims buried under here and
that.
that.
The thing is, if somewhere's got 500 years worth of history, people will have died.
Yeah,
and
innit?
The one thing that you guarantee, there'll always be more dead people than there have been or will be alive. Always.
Yeah, of course, but
No.
I still don't agree.
I don't agree with.
Wait, I don't agree with this house being so haunted.
No.
I believe it might be better. It might be built on top of where a medieval prison was, because we're having the big priory across the road as well. It makes me think that there'd been something like that here.
Possibly, mate.
Like, look, when you're finding the same wood added to a rockery outside, like a little planter on top of a wall, you know for a fact that the wood in the house that was fit at the same time, it isn't old. Up there.
Yeah, well, just check upstairs, make sure there's not left. Yeah, the chain stopped swinging.
Yeah, it did before. I came down and checked that. The chain was swinging before as well, but I did knock it and start it swinging, but it didn't stop for ages.
Wow, look at the padlock there. Hey.
Yeah, it's to lock this door. Did she not say lock the door?
No.
Oh.
Have you checked upstairs, make sure there's not a left?
Yeah, I did have a look, but you can go and recheck, so you can't blame me if there is. Let's go and get Alice back. I forgot where I put her now. While Keith's messing about, we'll go and see if we can get any more cool stuff. Oh, he's locked it. Oh, Keith!
What?
No.
No. So, yeah, I'm not into that, but it's sad in a way if he did take his life there, but
Why is it so warm
look at
in
it
here?
now. It's questionable if it would hold someone's weight. Now, before we go, this was the room with the toys we got here in the interview.
Oh, no, just lit up. Why'd you have to tell me these things?
Yeah, the toys that I've acted off their own accord. This is the most recent room of the property.
You can smell the newness in
Yeah.
here, bro. They've definitely repainted all this.
Look at the wallpaper.
Yeah.
It's nice that.
It's to try and sell it, though, isn't it?
So,
But why would you be claiming it as the most haunted house in England
sorry mate.
if you was trying to sell it? That's what I don't get. Because there's only a weirdo.
People like sort of, you've got money like Zach Bagans. So you're going out of focus there. There you go. Now he'd buy something like that because he bought haunted properties in the past. So
Yeah.
am I okay to just film you and just say you've heard lots of people say it's like I'll stand on it with you. You've actually a lot of people have turned around and said that it is haunted.
Don't know.
No?
No good house to me, mate.
You don't know?
No.
Well thank you anyway. Have a good day. Take care mate. Bye bye. So a lot of the locals
Shouldn't be
don't
buffering now, we're on
believe
full
it's haunted.
4G
So we've got a
nearly.
couple now where we've
And they were never seen again.
that is the haunting of it. So we're going to go and lock the property up just before we leave. Just double. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, it is that house. Right, well, all you've missed is me saying the lady, like, when we was here, the only interesting thing I can take from this is the lady said that weird stuff, like, really started to go down when they started to renovate the place and they dug a hole in the floor in this room. In the extension, they dug a hole. But then after, people saying that there was victims found in the alleyway at the side from, like, maybe a mass plague burial. You never know, because it is from the times that they had the plague. Or it could have been the previous house. You never know, do you?
Don't know.
It's all sceptical.
Well,
But
the plagues was in the 1600s, and the witches are supposed to be in the 1500s.
well, so that I definitely don't believe in any of it. I definitely don't believe that building sat there had anything to do with any of them. Bricks were only made in the 1700s, and it all happened before. So to me, that's debunked right there.
What did they build structural properties with them? Is it stone?
Like stone, and they stuck it together with spit and chewing gum, didn't they? That's what it looks like when you see it.
Yeah.
So I'm just not smashed enough to see any ghosts.
Wow.
Or is it that I'm not high enough to think I've seen a ghost? Is that what's doing it?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Do you get me? Like it's old, like, but it ain't 500 years old. It'd be more like, look at that house I went in Manchester. That was old, and that was falling to pieces, man.
Yeah. Which one?
That one with all artwork in it in
Oh, yeah.
Manchester. You're not normal enough to see or hear ghosts.
Let's see what these people have to say.
A night, yeah, a nighttime visit would be better, but like they say, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter light or day. Spirits don't pick.
Sorry, do you know much about the history of the area? No, sorry, no. Okay, thanks anyway. Oh, no worries. Thank you. No, that's okay. Thank you. Take care now.
How much you cost for that?
Huh?
How much you pay?
If it was, I'd be taking the money.
Oi, Siobhan, don't start coming on and causing trouble now. Everyone meet my missus. Oi, have you locked car?
Yeah.
Well, STD, when I send you the interview, tell me if it's the same woman. Or Claza, you tell me if you've seen this lady. Tell me if it's the same woman. I'll put a video out of the investigation and we'll score from there, because I think it's the same woman. Or can someone tell me when this morning was aired? Because
Yeah, if that's okay. You said to give him a shout before we leave. Yeah.
what do you think about it all? Do you agree with me that it's a lot of
Questionables.
yeah, questionables? I'm glad that somebody agrees. See, that's the third local now that agree with us.
But strangely enough, this place, I've been in it 29 years and never, ever, nothing's happened.
No?
But I've had nieces stay here who've seen a lot.
Really?
And a friend, and
Well, you sound
completely,
like
it's weird, it's what people, I think
Yeah.
it's what people believe,
Yeah,
isn't it?
definitely.
That's what we're trying to prove. Is it something
I know.
people just believe that like
But
strongly?
my friend was very, she wasn't like that at all. But this particular night, she see a girl in there, really, with a like from the years ago, with
Yeah.
a bonnet and long dress, and see it going through the, yeah.
But
And
normally
she wasn't that sort of girl. She wasn't the sort of girl that would make a story
Yeah.
up or anything. Because she started crying. We came out to see, and she said she'd just seen someone. And then when we went upstairs and locked up, apparently the girl came up the stairs and went through the room in front of her and just smiled at her and went out the window.
Wow.
So, you know.
She wasn't
it's-
drunk.
No, well, she'd had a drink, yeah.
Yeah.
But she wasn't not that way inclined
Yeah.
at all. And like my niece, she believes in all that anyway.
Yeah.
But she really believes it.
Right.
And she used to get feelings here, but I never had.
Right. When was the last time she seen something or felt something?
Oh no, a long while ago.
Was it?
Yeah, it's not been for ages.
Right.
So,
It is
but
fascinating.
it is.
So what year was the pub built? Do you know?
It's 600 years old.
Is it?
600?
What is that? Just parts of it, or is
No,
it?
the back's probably newer.
Yeah.
All this bit is 600 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I have the pictures.
Is there any bricks in it?
Yeah, because this is what we're trying to work out. They're trying to say that dates back to the 1500s, but like bricks were only invented in the 1700s in the Industrial Revolution.
Revolution,
I
yeah.
can't even say that word.
On the priories. No, that's not to do with the priory, is it? That's as I mean. No, I wondered if I've got any of her one there. I don't know if it says anything there. So they had to take the witches in there, didn't they?
That's the story, like,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's true.
It is?
Yeah. Yeah,
Now,
witches.
was that a property that was previously built? Or was it something that was built on that where they took them?
No, that's been there that has been there a long time. That door is the door. But I'm trying to have a picture of it, yeah.
You know the property it is, and then you've got next door. Was it one building?
I don't know.
You don't know.
No, that one next to it seems like it was, I don't know if it was added
So like she
on.
did tell us that the end was extended out. So do you
Yeah,
think
well,
they've just
recent-
removed the door and brought it out?
I think so,
Because
yes.
we was looking at it, it's definitely been refitted the door because
Yeah.
the wood around it's not as old as the
No,
door.
because that would have been a really tiny little building.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh it
So,
was.
Yeah, that's right.
You
So
can
I
tell
think
when you're in
I think that bit was added on.
Yeah.
But it certainly is very, very old. But I thought I might have had something to do with it. But
No.
So do you think it's just been renovated over years? Because it isn't like the actual structure of it isn't more than 300 years old. Now we can tell that with what it's built with.
nothing's been done to it since I've been here 29 years and nothing's been touched in that
Oh yeah,
time.
we reckon
You're
it'd have
going
been
back even- you're going
hundreds
back
of
longer.
years.
I really don't know. I don't know.
So when you moved in, then did it have a story with it, like a ghost story, before you moved
No
in?
ghosts, no. We knew it was all about the witches and things. And then some people lived in there, and then they were selling up, and then unfortunately someone bought it and they hung themselves in there,
Right.
which didn't help. I think
Don't
that-
suppose, do you know what his name was?
Wasn't David, was
Yeah.
it?
Only because something come through as David before, on our little like electric communication thing, and it said the name David and then V.
Because that's the only interesting thing we got while we
Yeah.
were
Is it?
resting. He honestly felt dead. Like I've felt more than that in my own house.
Your house is old.
Nah, it's not really. It's not as old as something like that.
Tell Siobhan, it's very old.
Siobhan's watching.
Someone watching.
No, it's just
No, watching us.
Yeah.
Watching us. Yeah.
With
not ghost watching.
I'm trying to think. I don't think it was Dave.
No.
I don't know. Because he's got the woman he was with who lives in the village.
Does she?
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
So I'll just get John. Hang on.
Yeah, someone did hang themselves.
Are we
out
okay to have a
now.
look in the front bit?
No, we did hear that.
Thanks.
Can these two young chaps talk to you? I'm just telling their ghost stories. I'll put their light.
Now
Oh my
this is
God.
absolutely lovely.
Yeah, but see the way these beams are.
I don't want to be videoed.
No, it's not.
What?
I can't be videoed.
Okay.
I'm already on the internet with
Vanessa.
Oh, you've been on the internet?
Yeah.
You're not a fan.
I'm on Britain's.
John, what was the boy's name that hung himself?
Oh, Christ.
Wasn't David, was it?
No.
Great.
I'll tell you, I didn't think it was. Can't think. I don't think it was David anyway. No. It doesn't matter to me. I was wondering if it was David, that was all.
As long as it's not David, that were good enough for me.
Yeah.
Because that is what you heard.
That's
Yeah,
what we heard.
and
We have a
that's-
little
that's
electronic
what-
device when you walk around. It tells you like what it picks up, and it's not picked up anything in the house that's relevant.
Hasn't it?
No, nothing at all.
Have you seen the programmes on the television of
No.
of what they've done, the filming in it? Have you not
No.
seen any of them? They're
No.
called
Phil.
Phil, that's right.
Wow. That's my friend last
Hello, sorry.
last year. So it'll be 2 years this New Year. Hung himself in his house by mine
Wow.
and took his life. Like he was our friend. He was only
What,
30.
his name was Phil?
Phil. Yeah. Wow.
Oh.
Crazy. Yeah. So
But there's, yeah, on the television, there's quite a few. Oh, I have something else.
What?
Hang on, he's asking her. His ex-other half, she used to live in there as well.
Really?
And she said a few little bits, I think.
I like the coat clock.
Yeah, that's it. Gotta bet that's old, is it?
It is quite old, actually, yeah. It keeps all her keys.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
Not
cool.
that I need them anymore.
No, you would never
So is
think
this
of
not going
opening
to be?
that.
Is it closed as a pub now? Is it?
I've got to get. I'm giving it back to the brewery.
Yeah.
So it's closed as a pub at the moment, and then it's they're going to take it back off of me. Well, I've had to go redundant. I've had to go bankrupt because they.
Oh, sorry about
That's
that.
all right.
No, it's not. It's not alright. It's horrible. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, because they want £220,000 for me to take it back off me. I've got to give it to them. Where'd they get that from?
I don't understand it all. It's madness.
No.
So they want
That's
200
it's a
and
lease.
they want 200 odd thousand for you to give
Yeah.
it them back.
Yeah.
I don't get that.
No.
Yeah. See, when you take out a lease, we had a lease for whatever many years, and then what happens at the end of the time, they carry on your lease for you if you want it, and then I didn't realise at the end of your term, which I've still got 11 years left though, so because I've had enough of it, I thought
Yeah.
11 years, I'll flog it back to them if they take the 11 years back off of me, and then even if I only got a little bit, it's something. and
Yeah,
I can move on.
retirement.
So traders just got worse and worse and worse. Anyway, they came down because they do a dilapidation thing, obviously, which
Yeah.
they're doing and all that. And they came down and went round and they went, "You'll have to give us 220,000 for us to let you give up your lease." Well, I don't think so. So that's the start of it. So I've had to shut the doors, and fortunately, the bungalow I had to get rid of to put into this over the years.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they would have took that off of me,
Yeah.
and
And collapse
I
the
would have
thing.
lost that as well. This way, they won't get their money.
No good.
If I go bankrupt, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Do you know what? It's
And
a
they
Yeah.
charge £800 a week rent a week.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's like what? So
Shocking,
you're
isn't it?
talking like 600. It's just
It's just
stupid.
unbelievable. So
They make it
unfortunately,
basically impossible to make
Yeah.
money.
That's right.
It's just like anything else
Because
nowadays.
I'm with the brewery and leasing, I'm tied to their beers.
To them, yeah.
So you
And
can't
And they
even-
charge you a
price.
fortune.
You
Yeah.
can't even go and get cheaper
Pay top
stuff.
price, yeah.
Has it got a
So-
basement and stuff with it?
There's an old cellar,
Is there?
that's all there is.
Is it? What's it like? Is it?
It's
Is
old,
it horrible?
You have a look if you want.
Yeah,
You
if
be
I
careful,
can.
there's a
Yeah,
stairs. Go that way.
this
Go
way.
down that way.
Now we might drop off
The
here.
stairs. It's dangerous, so be careful.
So do you still keep all your beer down there and that?
Well, I've got the beer there at the moment because
Because
the receivers take it.
the reason why
That's what I've got left.
the reason why we love basements is because they're usually the oldest parts of
Yeah.
buildings,
Oh,
no
yeah,
matter
that-
what, they're
that's
the
old,
oldest
trust
parts.
me.
So you can't even take the beer.
We'll have a quick look, but we might drop. The automaticals, pumps. Oh, beer run. Don't know if everybody's seeing this. Like, this is old and it's hot in here. It's seriously hot in here. Oh, cobweb. Well, to be fair, it's not cold, it's friggin' boiling hot, it's not damp, and it doesn't even stink of beer, and trust me, I'd be able to tell you if it did, because I hate the smell of beer. Right, we're back. I had to come outside to get the phone working again. Yeah, now we're a bit blagged, because she tells us that this place is 500 years old, the back bit's new. But the front bit's not. So let's go around and have a look. Because this place is not built out of bricks on the outside, so unless it's had bricks put on the inside. Bricks. It is bricks. So we might be wrong about the 1700s thing. That could be that old then, and if that's the case, then everything we've gone through on the lives a load of crap. I need someone to tell me when bricks were made. We'll actually have to research this, won't we? Because unless these have been rebuilt.
It's a shame I haven't got pictures that we've
Oh
had.
yeah.
It's really a shame.
Are you getting onto this? A piece of wood.
I know.
It's like a tree. So, I think we might have been wrong in what we were saying before.
We need to know when I'm sure bricks were only made in the 1700s. Sure of it, mate. And like that's all fascia wood. That's all flat pieces. This isn't. That's been there for a long time. But like, look, bro, that's got fascias on it as well. That's been refasciated. There'll be an old beam under that.
Yeah.
That's been refasciated.
Yeah.
You can see. So there'll be an old beam under that. This has been put back in to make it look like an
No,
old
it's a
pub.
shame I haven't got the old pictures.
No,
there I was going to pub.
the bow and arrow. In the part.
No, that was.
Oh yeah, that's quite not far from me. The bow and arrow. It's now a chippy. Is it? Yeah, the bow and arrow. It's just off. What's the name of the road?
Yeah, all the history has gone.
Yeah, and now.
Like, that's definitely an old fireplace. Look at the size of the tiny bricks.
No Chinese. Yeah.
8000 BC first bricks were made. Wow, so it is well wrong.
Toward Daysbrook way, because Daysbrook now, where all the shops wasn't that, that's a Tesco and a housing estate.
Right.
And there used to be another pub on the corner, forgot what that's called, but that's gone. So going back further down where the pub is, the Chinese who own the chippy ended up buying the pub, and it was left for ages, and then they opened a restaurant in Chinatown, and then it must have been the last 5 or 6 years, they reopened the Bow and Arrow as a restaurant and a chippy next door.
Right.
So yeah, that's what it is now.
Whereabouts you from up in there?
Yeah, round that area, like Dovecot, Notty Ashway, yeah. Yeah?
Yeah, all there.
Well, the house I live in now is a new estate.
Who would it be? The Cullens.
There's a few Cullens around there, but I don't know them personally.
Yeah.
They're still about the Cullens, aren't they?
What?
The Cullens still about.
Cullen, is it Cullens, Collerans, West?
What's going on, Tony?
Yeah.
There's a few. Again, it's like
Right.
everything else.
8000 BC first bricks were made.
So we were very wrong.
So
What's that?
commercial bricks,
Yeah,
1700s.
Bricks were made in 8000 BC. Someone said. You know, when you
The
look at
first
things.
bricks.
Oh,
So
right.
they'll have been
First
formed
brick.
by hand and that.
Yeah,
But,
that's 10,000 years ago.
It'll all be the, you know, the standard size brick.
Yeah.
Like your trolley brick, and if you get now like this here.
Yeah.
Like that size of brick, do you get me?
Yeah.
Because if you go into the basement here, it's all massive brick.
Is it?
Which would fit into what they made.
Yeah.
But then again, that house is still made out of new brick.
New as in 300
A
years
lot
old.
newer, yeah.
So were these as they were when...
I think they've been added on.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think they've been added on.
1825 bricks were first used in the UK. They're
1825.
googling it now. 1825 bricks were first used in the
1825.
UK.
Still not 600 years
No.
old.
Just googled it.
But then again, that doesn't mean they didn't have
No, but
things and
that-
things were added
That
later.
1825 is on about your commercial brick, all the ones that are the same size.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Now, if you walk over to the little fireplace over there, it looks like it's been built with Lego bricks.
Yeah.
It's brick.
Yeah.
That back in the day, they made all different sizes for different jobs.
Yeah.
Now they make one for everything.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
The cheapest possible.
Yeah, I think.
Oh. Well, you're very well.
No, we're not. We're just trying to get to the bottom of
what's named on
everything.
things, aren't you, really?
Yeah.
So-
It's all skeptical.
Well, it is, and it's history as well. It's the historic side
Yeah,
of things.
yeah.
The trophy's cool.
Pubs now aren't what they used to. Back years ago, pubs was the life sort of ended, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, this is not so I think it's all added on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell that from
You can tell,
outside. The
that's
back
right,
bit
yes,
is, but the
yeah.
front bit's
But
gorgeous.
the back's been there a long time as well.
Has
The
it?
backs of them. Oh yeah, that would need knocking down and completely rebuilding. 'Cause it's quite old on the inside.
it's funny, isn't it? Like, the stuff that's around nowadays gets old and dilapidated quicker
Yeah.
Anyway,
than stuff that was like hundreds of years ago. So did he see
No, is
anything?
it?
Oh, right.
John?
oh yeah, so I've started something now on it.
I'll put you on the back.
Yeah, I was going to say, what are the stories and the history bits that you know of this pub? And,
Yeah, now you might be bang on. They never even thought about that. And it's funny because under the windows, the bricks have.
That's the pride wall over there.
That one here.
Yeah.
But it's not that part of it. It's the one. It's the wall that goes.
No, yeah, I know, no, Jake, you bang on there because I thought that. I know back in the day they did clay brick, they made clay bricks or something. I can't remember how they were made, and they fired them on fires and they built all sorts of random stuff out of them. But wait, let me see if these are stairways anyway.
No, I haven't seen that.
So,
Not signed for anyone. But there, in there, the only thing that happened to me in there was in the bathroom.
The downstairs or
No,
the
they've gone upstairs.
Yeah.
Gone upstairs. As you come upstairs, that room there.
Okay.
No one else in the house. I was getting ready to work. I was working here at the time. And I went in that bathroom, just fucking normal, brushing my teeth, just getting ready for work. And it was like, you know, you get them atomizers, spray things. It was like someone was standing directly behind me and just spraying it on the back of my head.
Really?
Yeah, that was the weirdest thing that happened to me in there. And that was fucking odd.
When was that?
When did I live in there?
Is this before Vanessa was there?
No, this was with
Well,
Vanessa.
with Vanessa.
Yeah, it was me, Vanessa, and Nicole.
So it's in past 14 years then?
Oh god, yeah. Oh, it was within the last. Riley weren't born, so Riley's 10, so I reckon about 11 years ago, 12 years ago, something like that.
Wow.
That was.
So did you see anything else when Vanessa was there, like any other...
I was there when the whole, like the maggots under the carpet and all that kind of business. I was there for all of that.
Did you see that though, the maggots?
I didn't see the maggots. No, I didn't see the maggots. I saw that red shit that was on the floor. I don't know.
Is that what the blood was meant to be?
Don't know. I didn't touch it. I didn't want to know.
No.
To be honest.
Did you see that though?
Yeah, I see that.
Did it look like blood?
Yeah.
Did it appear from nowhere?
Yeah.
So you walked past and there was nothing
I
there?
walked in. I've been in here. I walked in the back door, went into the kitchen, walked back round, and it was there.
So no one could have got in, pulled it or anything like that?
No, unless someone was
deliberately doing it, yeah.
like watching me walk in,
Yeah.
like it'd have to have been fucking clever to do it. But
Now, did it it's for.
I didn't hang around to find out.
Fair enough.
That's the first honest answer I've heard.
Yeah, I understand. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
You ran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I didn't run. I was just.
It didn't hang around.
Thought,
No,
sack this, I'm out of here.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I just walked straight back out the back door.
What's the history on the Priory? It said it was supposed to be in 2019, but there's been setbacks.
Yeah, we're getting lots of opposition of what he wants to do. And
Yeah,
what
well, he's a
don't want
developer.
to do.
He wants to stick.
I know. At the back,
Yeah.
there's
Oh, yeah.
somebody living at the back, isn't there? In a big bit.
No, that's him.
Yeah, is that him?
That's him. No, but he wants
Yeah.
to stick 600 houses right across the top of it.
Yeah,
Right across as you come in.
and a function hall and wedding
Wedding
venue.
venue.
So that's why he's opening it up in it for public to get the money, because he's supposedly the big building. Is it unused now or something?
It's just around the corner.
It's complete. It's all fabrication. All about it. Oh, it needs this amount of money to get.
That's probably why he's saying all this. It's been a setback then.
That was what he was using to get. He was basically saying the Priory building itself needs X amount of million spending on it. He happens to have a company that specialises doing exactly that.
So,
and
Shame,
if they'll allow him to build these 600 houses, he won't have to go to the Heritage and get the money to do it back up. He'll do it out of the property. So it's just bullshit.
sad.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but people got to live somewhere, I suppose. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they are, but they've got to respect things that have been around a lot longer than you.
Can't take that amount.
Absolutely right. No, I mean, yeah, the infrastructure in the village won't be able to hold it. Back in the
But it's listed in it, so there's not much you can change about it.
The actual Priory itself, it can't do anything with that. That's 800 years old, something stupid like that. But it's got 480 acres or something.
Is it?
Wow.
Right to the top of the road here, that's all it is.
Yeah,
So
he's
what's
got
on
some
the ground?
gorgeous gardens and that.
What's on
And
the,
Yeah.
what's
we're
in
gonna
480
if weather gets better, I'm gonna send
I
drones.
said there's a couple of, if you can get in, I don't even know if it's still there. Right in the middle of it, there's
Hello,
place
everyone
called
who's just
Nuns Wood.
joined.
And in Nuns Wood, there's an old nuns hut, which goes back to when the Vikings used to raid. When it was a nunnery, the Vikings used to raid, come up because the water was coming up a lot further. They'd raid the Priory. Everyone in the Priory would go through the bolt holes out into all the houses. All the houses are right the way along here. Have all got tunnels running from the Priory.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you seen any, do you know where these tunnels are, where the openings are?
That one down there is definitely one.
I didn't see it
What,
continuing.
L1?
Yeah, you did not see the walled up bit.
The bit in the wall.
Yeah.
How have you worked in here for that long and not took a brick out of there for ultimate curiosity?
Yeah.
Oh, I knew it would be. I'm sorry, I don't care. Even if I'd have just worked for you, I'd have been like, yep, she's gone home, get chisel out, we're seeing what's behind here.
See, yeah, I'd get a sledgehammer now. There's no one, they're not going to say anything until you say it fell off. It's 600 years old, what do you expect?
This is what I live for, the underground stuff.
Yep.
We're going to drop off here. Well, it's definitely something, isn't it?
Right, let's just put the lights on. Why is me liking this? I know that. Hang on. Oh, it looks like it's been filled.
But if they've renovated any properties above ground, they'll fill tunnel.
Yeah. Looks like it's been filled. But that's cool.
Let's go out quick. Get you back. Ah. I said that. Yeah, this pub sadly is closed due to no business. Do you know your function room at the back?
Yeah.
Do you know if it used to be old stables by any chance?
Yes.
Did it? Just one of my viewers guessed that straight away.
If you want.
Oh, sweet.
It's come right through the door at the end. This was all the stable. This was all. There's that thing on the wall there.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
So has this little front bit been added, or is it this internal wall's been added, hasn't it?
I think, yeah.
Because you can see these are the new bricks we're
They
talking
are,
about.
aren't
They're
they?
the
That's
newer
right.
ones, yeah.
I mean, that's the old boiler. place, which is still pretty grim and old. Look at the bricks in there,
Wow, now that is old.
isn't it?
That's what we love to see.
That is old.
But you can see the difference in the bricks there to these ones that have been added to them in there. Bad services, no service.
Can you put the lights on in the hall? Yeah. Please.
Might not
Yeah,
have a
so
couple
that-
like this.
That's true. And then this
Oh,
one
yeah.
is,
This used to be old stables, this Keith.
This was old Staples.
Yeah.
Who's been in here?
Oh, and another bar back here.
Ghosts.
Oh.
Nobody here, is there?
Someone's
Sure,
over
it's
there.
not been left open for about 3 days. Got all these people around, Philip.
I'd check all your stuff if it's been up. Is it a nice village generally round here?
It is really.
Because I was going to say, if you left something open for 3 days round our end, it wouldn't be there when you came back to it, would it?
Nowhere near as nice as it used to be. But
Yeah.
that goes out to
Nice
the
old bar.
Oh yeah.
John?
Come here, Paddy.
Sorry?
Is it alright if I just use the toilet?
Yeah, this is the function hall. This used to be the function hall, but originally it was stables.
John?
It's old though, definitely really old. These beams are really old. Yeah, it is a beautiful pub. Sad really that it's just been shut down.
Maybe the bloody garage.
That's right.
Old mill wheel there, putting water for sure. That there will be so old. I do love old buildings like this.
I mean,
Yeah, man.
you know that big safe thing in the wall? Or was that off like a mill thing?
Mill wheel, yeah. I was just saying that then.
Was yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the other one that I've seen and I have seen. You said it was like off an old mill.
Yeah, now that is really old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been
That
made
would
out
back-
of solid stone.
Yeah, that'll have been a mill wheel.
Yeah, it was from the mill on the Point Clear.
Yeah.
I don't suppose you know the age behind when that was took out of mill, do you? I love it when you find somebody who actually knows the history on the
No.
place. It's great. It's not
So that
often.
back been open all since Thursday?
No, since Friday, since yesterday.
Thursday.
No.
Was
When
it
they came
yesterday?
up and picked, no, that was when I picked you up. That's how long the petrol had been in the car. It was the following day when.
So you
we
put
went
petrol in my car instead of diesel, hence so we've got somehow taking it all off, draining it off. When one thing goes wrong, it all goes wrong. So
When
what?
was the mill?
Anyway, have you locked it all for me
Yeah,
and
I've
shut the
locked
door?
it. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
been
yeah.
open all the time.
I know.
For days.
Yeah.
And just like we were
Right,
saying,
sorry,
you're lucky
go
that went round our ends.
Yeah. You can't have it open minutes.
Yeah, when was the mill? On the down at the lake,
When was what?
the mill there. How long ago was that? That's fucking hundreds of years
Oh,
ago.
years, yeah.
So that would have been it.
Yeah, these people are really lovely. From the minute we pulled up, they come out and they were telling us the history on the places and that. The mill wheel, did you just say you were getting vibes off it? Yeah, that place is, that's going to be hundreds and hundreds of years old. And yeah, very, very nice people.
Seems she never come back as a ghost.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it came out of the mill a couple of hundred years ago. So it's definitely 500, 600 years old.
Oh, no, sorry. I don't know.
He was happy to make you sell it all then.
Taxi.
Oh, he's probably going in for a wee then.
No, he just got out of it.
Yes,
Oh, I see. Uncle Jimmy's taxi still.
Oh,
That
yeah,
was
brilliant.
There's a shout.
Well,
Got my
while
number
we're
in
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when you've gone from the pub, what's your mobile? Have you got a
Yeah,
mobile?
but give me a number.
I haven't got a mobile number.
I have.
You got one.
We are going to head back down this way because we've covered most of the UK, but not come down this far.
Oh right, yeah.
That's why we're starting to venture down, because I have a lot of fans and that watch my page that are from down here, and they keep sending me locations that are out of this world.
Yeah.
It seems to be really old.
So you want to get, if you can get to it, Coptal in Epping.
Has it got? I tried to have mine.
I remember that when I lived there and a kid, right in the middle of Epping Forest.
What is it like?
It's a big old derelict mansion,
Oh.
right in the middle of right next to the M25. When you go on the M25, you can see it. But for years, I remember as kids, there was always like the ghosts of like seeing the people on the top floor and there's no floor in it and that kind of shit. And people swore by it forever.
That's cool. That's the sort of stuff I live for. But what I'm doing a lot of underground stuff at the minute. Like I'm not doing as many abandoned buildings. I've been looking for old World War underground tunnels and old Cold War tunnels and that.
I see you got that in North Wales. Get on that
You've got loads down here because it was this was like the fighting point back in the war. This was defending them all coming in.
Yeah.
So the more you work up the country, at least it gets. Don't get me wrong, we've still got a lot around our ends, but the more like bunkers, big bunkers for like posh people and that, you know. Like, and the tunnels, like you say, the tunnels, that's not unbelievable to us because the strange tunnels we find left, right, and centre are amazing.
Yeah.
And like, usually the old buildings connect to these tunnels in some way for escapes. Do you know what I mean? So we find a lot of real good stuff.
North. It's not far from me. Only 60 miles down the road. Northfield Airfield.
Find my phone number on there, please. Hey?
I don't know. Phone their number. Come up.
It's just not.
No, it's not coming
No,
up.
let me go outside. Maybe they'll pick up a signal.
Yeah, Northfield Airfield.
Yeah, we was
That's
Mansion, airfield,
Northfield.
abandoned,
we'll
and
have to come back
tunnels.
down.
Northfield Airfield is awesome.
I'm at the moment in time, I can't because I'm on here. I can't actually tell you the location of the airfield, but
There we go.
there's an airfield that
Yeah.
it's gone now. It's housing estates built over it. It's got even a theme park
What's
built
your name,
over
sorry?
it.
Val.
But
Yeah, John and Val.
for over the years, I've been researching it, and they say that underground they had a travelator that took you down where you stored stuff. Now I've actually spoke to a guy who used to. He's been down there.
Yeah.
When he was like 15, 16, and so it's had me intrigued. And now what got me even more intrigued is we went down, didn't we?
Where's that?
To you know what I mean? Airfield when we went to.
Oh,
look
yeah,
for it.
yeah,
Don't
yeah.
say the name. But,
No.
when we went down to look for it, the reason why I can't say the name is because we've got to keep it under wraps for a
Damn right, yeah.
Because they get wrecked. don't
Yeah, they do. They get wrecked once people go in. And anyway, we went down and as soon as we found the old plans for the place, didn't we? We started noticing that the old plans didn't tally to old pictures of it. The old pictures were showing more buildings than the plans were saying were a village. And then when we had a conversation,
You've got to have it, then, haven't you?
Yeah.
and when Keith had a conversation with a man who signed the Official Secrets Act,
Right.
he tried to deny it until he said, "Nah, we know it's there." And then he said, "Stop looking for extraordinary things in extraordinary places."
Yeah.
Or something
Something like that. You'll find the extraordinary in the ordinary.
Why don't they just tell us?
Yeah,
Innit?
exactly. It was like
If they
the
just
biggest-
tell me, I wouldn't have to find out. It'd save me.
Stupid stuff I just don't know.
It's when someone gives you, what do they call it? When they like
Clues.
Yeah, when they give you a clue to something, it's like you give me all the clues in the world until
You're
you
never
actually
gonna
tell
get
me. And even when you tell me, it's going to take me a while to understand. Is it raining anyway?
Start, then.
No, it's okay.
I want to send drone up.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Honestly,
I really
it was
appreciate
lovely of you that.
And,
Thank you.
I hope
Yeah,
everything goes well,
thank you
given the
very much. Thank you,
circumstances.
Yeah, no,
So,
sad to hear about it.
Thank you.
Honestly, thank you again, buddy.
Thanks, pal.
Cheers, then all the best. Thank you. Bye.
Cheers now.
See you later. Oh, is it buffering again? You should tell me no when it's buffering. You killed my boredom, thanks,
really,
mate.
really nice
Mags,
people.
sorry.
So yeah, I think that the last part was the best part of the day. Getting a tour of the pub, then going down in the tunnel. It was really good. Sorry. So yeah. So anyway, the video now. We'll do a bit of drone footage and that's it. Hold on. So the next one. Again.
So basically, everything I've told you about. So everything I told you about in that building is possibly wrong. It could have been old, but it's definitely, them bricks aren't old, so it was definitely been delivered at some point. Now, I'm still not having it. I'm still not having it at all.
I still think there was a building. What do you think, Keith?
Sorry?
Do you think there was a building on this spot at some other time?
Probably. I do. I mean, if these go back to the 1500s,
Because
then
like,
I don't
even
know.
if we go back to the bricks, you looked at the bricks in the basement there, how big were they?
Yeah, big.
You know what I mean? They were all
Yeah.
bricks.
I liked the tunnels underneath them.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if you've seen that on the live stream because we were in the basement,
Yeah, you wouldn't have
but
seen
did you see the entrance, the archway to the old tunnels that he says runs right behind here? There's a massive priory. Now, I am going to get the drone out when it stops spitting and send it over to give you all a look, because we are going to come back down. They're meant to be opening it up soon. But the guy's now trying to build houses. You heard he knows more than me. But we're definitely going to come back down. That priory has tunnels that lead to all these properties. Now, that's weird that it has tunnels underneath, mate. I'd love to bounce in one of them and bounce out in that priory, innit?
Yeah, I'd dig the way through.
Yeah, like he said, there's been a brick removed. I bet he removed it.
Yeah, no
you know
doubt.
what I mean? That was
and now that the brewery thing, I'd be fucking tunneling out.
He's the type of person you always want to meet, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's raining. You can't send drone up in this.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't mean I can't get it prepared, just in case.
Yeah, Bob's beer garden. Should we go and have a look? Bro, what's that fence round there?
That's where we've just been. That's
No,
the garage.
what's that fence around there though?
That's someone's the other side of the thing. where
No,
the
what's
alley-
the Harris fencing covering?
I don't know.
Oh, it's the tank in it. I thought it was just a concrete base. I thought it was going to be an entrance to tunnels. And did you take Alice box off back seat? No. Oh, it's still on. Let's see what it's come up with all that time. Right, yeah, before I turn you off live, let's see what Alice were doing while we weren't here. Oh my God, there were loads. Look at them. What the hell? What the hell? There's loads.
Really?
Oh my God, mate. Have you seen all this stuff that's come up on here? Right,
I'll
yeah.
have to save it.
I don't think you can see this. All this while we was in the pub. Right. Per dollar anniversary scale were what we left it at. And then it says south, not, confess, sample, pace, friend, vapor, length, cloud, mini, modern, allow, leave, opening, shelf, eerie, paper, far turn, randy, trip,
Randy.
grandma, fine, drawn, drawn,
Drone.
happens, nod, rust, dug, fit, paint, odd, around, art, pond, cupboard, happen, head, shit, finger, ours, divided, coin, fire. See, nothing at all relates to this. Look, there's so many of them. Hunting sweets. Nick had hunting sweets. Oh my days. Hang on, someone was saying something then. Thanks, Tony. We are going to go now. Drone live, drive live. We could do, I suppose, but I need my phone to run my drone. Allow us to fly the drone, for Christ's sake. What are you doing?
Nothing. Put my stuff away. Oh shit. Put it away with it in my arms.
Oh, I really want to get drone out, but it's kind of look, Keith's is easy to set up. I need a smaller drone. That of mine's in the box. It takes ages to set up.
Does. Oh, fuck's sake. I'm putting stuff away and I take one thing out and take something else out. And keep it in my hand.
We're going to be here all day while he sets up because he keeps putting it away.
I put something else away and then something else gets up.
Well, if it had stopped raining, I'd get Keith to send drone up so I could show you it in real time.
What's it like, the rain? How heavy?
Getting heavier. Well, guys, I might just end it there. Thanks for watching. If it stops raining in the next 20 minutes, I'll either come back live or I'll send drone up and I'll make a video of all this for you.
And thanks to anyone who watched me.
Sunny here in Manchester. Well, glad to know that because we're coming back up them ways now.
Even though it'd be like pitch black.
Yeah. Thanks, Anne.
Yep, and anyone who's watched on mine, thanks. And feel free to subscribe.
Yeah, if you're not subscribed to Keith, head over to Urban
Yeah.
Paranormal, give him a like and a subscribe.
Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, that pub was good.
Thanks, Coffee Zombie.
That's a cool name, that, isn't it? Coffee Zombie.
Yeah, it is. I'm a Red Bull zombie, me.
Just a zombie.
Chuckle Brothers. Oh, thanks, babe.
Who said that?
Siobhan,
Hi,
who do you
Siobhan.
think? Who do you think?
She's not wrong, no. To me, to
Yeah,
you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know him. I don't know him.
I don't know
He
you.
just picked me up randomly.
I picked you. That's because you're so light.
Nah, we'll get back to you soon. If we have an eventful drive home, we'll come live for drive home, so you can just come talk crap with us. Because there is so much crap we get to talk on these journeys. It's unbelievable. 5 hours just passes like nothing.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a good idea.
What?
Come over to my channel so I can build up my watch time. And we'll live the whole trip back home.
Have you even got enough data for a 5 hour live stream?
Yeah.
You know how much data that's going to take?
No.
Don't you? Watch how much data this is used.
How much?
I don't know, a lot probably.
I think I got rolled over data from last time.
What? You get what network are you on? It's an eventful drive back. We'll come live. If we find somewhere else to go, we'll come live and show you guys, obviously.
But they're probably, I'd say at this state of the day, like the only place we'll be going is the service station on the way home.
Yeah, and then home. I need Red Bull.
Yeah.
Is it raining still? Yeah, it's proper raining, so there's no chance we're gonna get to send drones up in this. His channel's called Urban Paranormal.
With the little ghost.
That's it, Siobhan. Thanks, babe.
Thanks, Siobhan.
It's Urban Paranormal, and it's the
with a
display
white
picture
ghost.
with a white ghost.
There's some other people who've decided to use a similar name to me as well, but mine's with the white ghost.
No problem. Right, I'm going to end this now, guys. Thanks all for watching. And babe, I'll be home as soon as I can.
Yeah.
Love you all.
In a bit.